Hey, how you doing? I don't know why. I just feel I sense to do this to share this. Okay, all of you, pretty much all of you know. Oh, get this hair out of my face. All of you know that from let me see, from about here to here. That's it. That's a one piece denture that's up there, right? And the reason why that tooth looks brighter and the rest look dull is because that's a cap. I don't know why this dentist, Dr. Dow, decided to whittle down my teeth and put lots and lots of caps over my regular teeth. I think some of the teeth were in pretty good shape, but I think she was trying to make some money. Hey, Sister Lena. I think that particular dentist at that time, many years ago, was trying to make some money by capping a lot of my teeth. I just got done brushing my teeth and I'm looking at all the stuff that I use. I go, wait a minute. I wonder if there's some other grandmas out there that have five or six regular teeth still left that are healthy. And maybe they have a snap on bridge and stuff like that. Now, a lot of people don't like to talk about things that are personal. I do. I pretty much share everything that I do, right? So let me get you over here and show you this first. Okay, let me show you this first. Okay, so here you have the fake Listerine. Here you have a sister that blessed me with this. And here you have this from my dentist. There's a little bit left, but that's really good if something gets stuck in my gums, right? And I have to try to clean it out. Now, what do we do when something gets stuck in our teeth? I think a lot of us do this. When right quick, something a piece of salad, a piece of lettuce or something gets stuck, maybe we kind of want to run to this and kind of pick it out and poke around. But if you do that, sometimes you let a few germs in there and your and your gums will blow up, and then you got to wait, you got to kind of mouthwash it until that gum shrinks back down. Okay, the first thing I usually do, I know this, everybody already knows how to do these things, but we're going to talk, especially with us older men and women that have some dentures and a few good teeth left. You have a few molars in the back that you chew with. Okay, so basically, I brush. You can use something like this if your teeth are kind of sensitive. This here is what's saving what I have left. This right here. I got this on Amazon, and I don't know how many years ago, a year or so ago, I shared this with you. This is the H20 floss. This is a cheap version of the well-known brand, and it has never failed me. I think back then it cost me about $30, $32, okay? And I'm going to demonstrate how this thing works. Many of you already know how this works. Okay, it comes with several heads. This is nice, this here, because you can separate between your gums and your teeth. And I like to let some of the water go against the gums. The gums need to be attended to. No gums, no teeth. Okay? So this goes kind of between. This is like a little cup. It'll cup over the whole tooth, which is kind of nice. When you're trying to get a little piece of like a maybe a peanuts or something that's stuck, something hard stuck in there, instead of doing this, which can be quite painful, you have this, which has a nice pulsating effect and will cup around that tooth or in between. Something like this is very direct by the point. You see, I'm sorry, for the blurriness. Here even is a little brush. So you got all these, which can connect to this right here. Okay? So the first thing I do is I brush and rinse, which I just did. Now, if there's something stuck in there, and I'm kind of concerned, maybe I've been poking at it with this thing, I'm messing around with my gums too much, I go, wait a minute, I might have let a little bit of bacteria up in there or whatever. So what I do, I just pick whatever I want to use. You can just use water, preferably a warm water, okay? So, put ice cold water and that's going to jet all the way up, you know that's going to hurt because you're already sore. So let's say this comes off. If I can do it. This comes right off. It's a flip top right there, right? On this side is this little rack here where you can store some of your favorite ones. You can store that in here, okay? I put that back in there. So basically, now it's gonna look real bubbly, but let's go ahead and do this. We're gonna put some warm water in this this holder, this liquid holder. So, oh, you know what? Let me do this correctly. So if you want to, if you feel like they're sore, I put just a few drops of this stuff. This is from the dentist. Just any mouthwash will do. I got the fake Listerine one. I was blessed to receive this. Thank you, sister, right? And then you can just use water if you don't want to do this. So I just pour a little bit like that. That's all. I just want a little bit of kind of a medicinal thing. Now, this is just what I do. You can just use water. You just have a little bit in there. It's going to bubble up. It's going to bubble up, okay? So we won't fill it all the way up. We'll leave it like that. But don't, that's not soap. That's the whatchamacallit. That is the mouthwash that the dentist gave me. So basically, you place it right here. You put that back down. Take the handle. This button here ejects it. This little thing right here, this is what turns it on and off. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to take this, connect it to this. What's nice about this, try to, I'm not going to turn it on. I'll turn it on in a minute, is you can get up here and you can push your gum back because it's got this head on it. I got this on Amazon. So this is not that brand name one, but it works just as well. It's called the H20 floss. H20 floss. I got it on Amazon, about 32 bucks, something like that. Why did I get it, that one instead of the name brand? Because it was cheap. I took a chance because it was cheap. I like this one, you know, and you get something stuck in there and your gum becomes inflamed. And you don't much feel, you know, you just want to get between your, you know, your lip and you want something soft, you know, with warm water to gently get in there and pulsate, get between the teeth where that little piece of food or whatever that is. You ever have something stuck? And for goodness sakes, you can't get it out. These things work wonders for that. So anyways, like I said, you can use the in-between, lift, aim right where you want. Okay? So, yeah, the few teeth you have left, don't be ashamed. You have a few left in the back, you got a few left over here, and then you have to snap that piece just for the sake of, you know, being in the public if you choose. Some people don't have any teeth. Mr. Tim has a denture front and bottom. I don't care. That doesn't bother me. But to those of us that have a few left and we're trying to hang on to what we have left, especially in the back, we neglect those back teeth and you find it kind of hard to get back there. I lift my lip I lift back and I get back there for the few I have left. My dentist said this. This is why I got this. My dentist, he has the fake teeth like I do that are cemented. A partial. This is a porcelain partial, right? My dentist said he's had that in. He had a football injury in high school. He said what saved this thing, what he has, the partial that he has, is having one of these. Now that's according to my dentist. Why? Because that little jet of water is reaching where the toothbrush can't. And let's face it, if you're hurting, you might try to rinse out with mouthwash because you just don't want to touch it. But if you have something like this can do the work. This can get in there and just kind of go back and forth. You can hold it over one to let it pulsate and just shake, melt down that food or something that's stuck where you can't reach. Especially if it hurts, you're tending to want to do this, but this hurts pretty bad. You're tending to want to get something pointy and get back there and dig, and then you inflame or hurt your gum. Okay, so basically you see, this is how it takes it off, like this. That comes off. You can just stick it right in like that. I put a little bit of the mouthwash in here. That's why it looks foamy, okay? Then, I'm sorry it's going to be a little bit noisy. Whoop, wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, we got a little vibration. And I'm going to let it get wet here because I want you to see. Basically, there's the handle. You have a one all the way. Let me turn it off for a second. Turn it off. You have different levels here. From the lower level all the way to the highest. You may want to start with the low, depending on how sore the gum is because something's stuck in there. You may want to have warm water because it hurts when something gets stuck. It's stuck in there for 2 days. Your gum is blowing up, you know, and you don't want to touch it. But that's why I would suggest a warm water. And no, I'm not sponsored. I'm just loving y'all and just telling you what I do. This may just only help one person, but that's all right. I've helped one person by God's grace. So yes, just like this. I don't want to wet the phone, but you get the idea. You just turn it on. And then it just comes out just like that. See? Okay? So I'm going to pull you back so that noise doesn't bother you. I want you to be able to see what I'm doing and just demonstrate briefly before we go. After I do the regular brushing with something like this, or if your teeth are extra sensitive, something like this, okay? And then, you know, just brush like normal. And then you just go in, you pick it up. Stuff's just gonna come down. So basically, the nice top like that, it'll separate. So you don't have to go like this. You just go in, and it goes like, just like this now. And then you can lift it up. You can stop and go all the way around. See there? All the way around. And you can go way to the back where you can't reach. Okay, I know I sound funny, but and hold it right back wherever that is. Sorry for spitting, but I can't leave that in there. So I am just hoping that, unplug for safety, I'm hoping that this helps somebody. Excuse me for spitting, but I got to get that stuff out of my face. Yeah, so let me turn this around so you can take a look at this thing. Like I said, my dentist, and then what I do when I'm done, I got the hot water side. You want to make sure if you have this kind of a head that you're using, get in there and rinse it. Get in there and rinse it. You want to make sure to rinse it through because what if a little piece of food got stuck on this thing? You don't want that. The other thing I like to do, just to keep it clean, this is 91% alcohol, okay? I can just go in here with this, make sure it's all nice and disinfected if I choose, right? And then you can just rinse it. But make sure the head that you use, the attachment you use, is well rinsed and well rinsed before. Because you don't want to take a bunch of germs and stick that in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? So this, like I said, I'm not sponsored. No one's paying me to say this. I'm just trying to help somebody. But this right here, again, it's the H20 floss. The H20 floss, at the time, I forget how many years I've had this thing, about $32 on Amazon. Waterpik is the name brand. Waterpik is the name brand. This is a generic brand. Why did I buy this instead of the professional water pick? I was trying to save about $15, $20. That's why I got this El Cheapo. But so far, what, 2, 3 years since I talked about this thing? So far, so good. The nice part too is, oh, the nice part. Well, it is the nice part. Just before you go to bed, the last thing you want to do, if you have full dentures, of course, you're going to clean your dentures and put them in a cup or whatever. But if you have teeth left, the teeth in the back, a few here, or maybe you have a few anchor teeth that your partial pops onto, you want to take care of the gums. The gums, no gums, no teeth. No gums, no teeth. The other thing I do is I just go in and go around my gums. I turn it the opposite way, go behind my denture in front, but I hit the gums. You got to hit the gums with this thing. Your gums are very important. No gums, no teeth, boo-boo. Like that. But I don't know, I just got done and something said, you know what? Why don't you show the ladies and some of the gentlemen that are perhaps dealing the way you are with the few they got left. And they're trying to hang on to them things and they're healthy, you know. A dentist is all about trying to make some money. I'm not trying to be mean on a dentist, but a dentist is trying to make his money. And again, look at all the various heads, including that brush that this thing comes with. You see? You can get in there pretty good and direct. I love this cup little thing because that'll get right over the tooth, and the water will come up right here and give each tooth individually their own private little shower. Oh yes, boo-boo, we got to take care. And that's why I entitled that Grandma, because I'm reaching for a certain age group of folks that are trying to save the 5, the 3, the 8, the 7 teeth they have left. Don't you sit back because you're an older man or an older woman and give up on whatever this is doing. Don't do that. Don't do that. Grandma's here to encourage you to take good care of yourselves. Oh, yes, indeed. I know my teeth look jacked up, but the few that I have left, I'm trying to hang on to. I'm trying my best. So anyways, again, it's the H2, the H2, the H2O, if I can talk, the H2O floss thingy. Last time it cost me, the last time I looked, it was about $32. I don't know what it costs today, but like I said, my dentist said what saved his cemented in partial was having one of these. You can use with water, or you can dilute your favorite, this is from the dentist, but you can dilute, put about a teaspoon of this in there. Okay, I hope this has been helpful to somebody. Don't sit back and give up on yourself because you're in your 50s, 60s, 70s, and perhaps even in your 80s. And take good care of yourselves. Take good care of yourselves. Might I show love to my audience for a moment? If I can get the water off my glasses. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's important. See, you think it's very important. No, we ain't doing that today. We're not dropping. Vernell Livingston. Vernell Livingston, let me go back to the very beginning. Ms. Lena says, hey, Lynn, His Grace is sufficient. Hi, Lynn, I am on my lunch break in the car listening to you. Hope you are well. Thank you, His Grace is sufficient. How kind are you on your lunch break to spend time with me? Thank you, Forever Mimi. Forever Mimi, you are young. You have beautiful teeth. Take good care of them, boo. I know you know that already. Thank you, Spiky X. Thank you, Sister Grace. Thank you, Vernell Livingston. Thank you, Jeanette Pereira. Forgive me if I mispronounced. And thank you, Sister Forever Mimi, for saying don't forget the thumbs up. I do appreciate. It's $31? Thank you. All right, it's within price range. Sister Lena, you are a godsend. I am not exaggerating that point. Do you see what my moderator and my sister from another mister just put in the chat? She says it's about 31 bucks. About $31. And no, you will not see a link or an affiliate link for this. I'm just sharing this because I love y'all. And, whatever's trying to help me inexpensively, I'm everyday ordinary old lady here. I'm going to share it. I'm going to share that. And I highly recommend that those of you that do videos, what did Grandma say? That if you have something new, something ordinary, and something different that you would like to share that you know about, please, if you're a content creator, go ahead. Don't be shy. Do a video about that product. You see, I'm not worried about what I look like. I just got done washing my face. It's the moaning over here, you know. I just want to encourage my YouTube friends. I just want to encourage y'all. Goodness gracious, I'm a hot mess. So I'd like to thank you once again for tuning in. I just thought I'd share a little bit about this, and I hope this helps one somebody. Thank you all for being here. Just for now. I thank you, Father.